Them country boys on the ride. With them big fat wheels on the side. With the dirty cow wheels on the ride. And them country boys with them big fat wheels.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Them Damn Country Boys Podcast. I'm your host, Cole Train, and my co-host is...
It's the Big Daddy 46.
What's good, neighbor?
Ain't shit, man. Just finished listening to the Battle Royale nominations, and we were one vote away from being in that 9+ bullshit. Oh my God, that shit was like we had a vote, and then they named Salty Coffee named me because she couldn't remember your name, so she named me. And then it followed up like maybe a couple messages later. So Mr. Tammy said, "Them motherfucking country boys." I said, "Son of a bitch, we about to be up in that 9+ shit." Oh my God, but we didn't. We didn't.
We skated by, huh?
Skated by. God damn.
You want to give them the rundown on what we speaking about today?
Yeah. Today's topic is do you believe like the AI and picture filtering? Is it like the new catfishing?
Yeah. So you got some people that have all their pictures in their social media. No matter what, they got most of their pictures. Most of it's filtered somehow. A lot of people don't even have any normal pictures of themselves in their social media. So do you believe it's a new catfishing? Because it was a video going around, and you sent me this video, 46, of a young lady. I guess she came to meet a guy somewhere, and he was claiming that her pics don't look nothing like her. He didn't show the original pics, but I've seen other videos where you see the original pic. I mean, it was like a challenge that was going around one time on TikTok and stuff. It was like a funny thing people was doing, that they picked it looked nothing like it. So that seems to be happening a lot lately. That's happening to you?
What do you mean happening to me? I mean, I've seen stuff. I've seen stuff on TikTok.
Like with me, say if it's like going Walmart, I might see somebody that looks like somebody I know, but in my mind I'm thinking, okay, that looks like that person. They don't look nothing like that. They look way younger. But then later on, I get a DM or something. Hey, seen you in Walmart today. Waved at you, and don't know if I did anything wrong to you, but you didn't wave back or you didn't speak. And I'd be like, well, I don't remember seeing you. And they get an attitude because when you're looking at people's picture on social media and they don't look nothing like that in public, I got a new rule. If over 80% of the pictures you put out on your social media are altered, filtered, or AI, don't expect me to know you in public. You can't expect people, you lose the right to say you didn't speak to me. Yeah, we didn't speak to you because we don't know that you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we already got 2 messages. Like I said, we was that close to being part of the 9+ and shit. So let's stay ahead of the message.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Yo, what's up? Curran from Manchester, UK. Hope you're all good. I can see that you're talking about AI. I'm 100% scared of AI. I feel like where it's going and how it's been put into everyone's hands is just super scary. I don't know if you've seen some documentaries about people asking AI how they'd run the world. And yeah, it's not what I want to hear, especially when I've just recently become a dad. Scary as fuck. Big love.
Yep. Getting unreal out here. And I gotta be honest. Go ahead, my bad. Oh yeah.
I'm playing the next one. Yeah, we got another one.
All right, go ahead.
Hello, panel. I hope everybody is doing well. I don't know about the catfishing with AI, but I know AI is definitely. It seems like it can replace and a human. Um, I would go so far as to say some people could probably be in a whole relationship with an AI and be content instead of actually looking for a real human being. So I'm afraid of AI that way.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't
because they
think
got a
about
new
it like
video
that.
game out now, huh?
I ain't think about it like that.
Yeah, me either. They have a new what it's called Unreal Engine, uh, video gaming processor. Now
Hmm.
the NPCs in the game, which are we as older people, we call them the computer in the game, the computer people.
Hmm.
The NPCs in the game, they actually respond to you. Like you can go up and ask them questions. Like they had a guy, I guess the new Matrix video game that has been out about a year now. They had a guy going up to NPCs in the game. You know how people be walking around on Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. They had a guy just
Hmm.
walking up to him and saying, "Hey, you know you're not real, right? And you ought to see how these things react to that. It's
Oh yeah, I
crazy the
saw
way
that.
they, yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
I saw that. I saw that.
So yeah, but we mainly talking about the picture portion of it. Using see my picture right now. Y'all see my sexy picture I had up there last week. That sexy ass shit I had going on last week. I had to take it down. I had to take it down. Uh, so I had to go to a. That's a filtered picture. That's a Boondocks filtered picture I got up now.
Mm.
That's my character if I was in the Boondocks. So,
Mm.
but I, in the midst of all the AI pics coming out, everybody started that day. That day they dropped a couple of AI apps that could change the pictures, and they was letting you have a free trial. Everybody just flooded that app and was making AI pics. I ain't gonna lie, I made me a couple. I made me a couple.
Mm.
Yeah, the kid was looking real nice. But I looked at it a different way. I would never, much as I'm out in public and much as I'm around people and, much as I put myself out there, I would never put that picture of me out there like that. For the
Hmm.
reason being is they ain't had no big body AI people.
But if they did, you would have.
I don't think I could have because it alters you too much, right? So it,
Hmm.
it, it looks like you if you was
Mm.
a supermodel or something. Even if I guess, like all the ones I made of me, they look like, I don't know, look like I'm some kind of Arabian prince or some shit. Uh, but I could never put that out as me. Now, I did see a young lady who she was posting a whole gambit of them bitches that day. I mean, she was posting everyone she could make. And she did make a good point. She said, "This is not me." She had on the caption, "This is not me. This is AI." She said something about AI me or something. And she put on there in quotes, "This is just for motivation for me to lose weight and look like this in real life." Now that makes sense. That makes sense. Because I had a chest. I ain't had breasts in my pictures. I look kind of nice.
Stupid.
I, I look all right. I'm gonna put some up there after the show. I'm gonna put one up on here, but I ain't putting it on my social media. But I'm gonna put one up on here. I got one of me standing in front of a real nice car. But y'all remember this for
Yeah, cause
purposes
right
of this
after,
show.
yeah, but right after you had sent me that, and then I want to say like maybe like a couple hours later, it was
Hmm.
like everybody, just about every guy that I'm friends with on Facebook, they used the same thing. So all of y'all had the same suit in front of the same car with the same haircut,
Wow. And they posted it on their social media.
and they posted it on Facebook.
See, I
Cause
wouldn't
it
even
made me
put that on
laugh.
my social
I
media.
was like, well, damn, they didn't have a different setup,
They had like
like a
five
different
different
thing.
ones. So what it does
It's
is
like everybody.
you
It's
put
like everybody picked the one in front of the expensive car.
well, what it was is you go into it and you have to
Hmm.
upload like 10 pictures of yourself, right?
Hmm.
And it has different sections, whether you want to look like you a farmer, whether you want to look like you a rich person, or whether you want to look like you a model, a Wall Street person, a politician. And then you just hit that particular thing, and it generates everything for you. It don't let you pick nothing. Then if you want to see it another way, you hit it again, and it'll generate. It takes like 5 minutes for it to generate all these different pictures of you, and you just pick the ones you want, and keep them or whatever.
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah, I
not
just
like you
found
get
it
to
funny.
pick the car in the background.
Hmm.
Yeah, I forgot I did send a couple of them pictures to you just to show you how it
Hmm.
do. But yeah, I didn't see any males on my timeline used it because they
That's all
probably know
I.
people talk shit.
Like I said, I saw a bunch of them, but you know what I'm saying. Um, these are people you friends with Facebook, but you really don't talk to them like that because you know them through somebody. They know me through somebody else. So it was like when I
Right,
saw it, I was like, well, damn, everybody picked that particular one. Like you said, there were different ones that you could have picked from, but
right,
everybody
right.
picked from that one, whatever one that has the car or whatever.
Yeah, you have to when you hit it.
Hmm.
That's what it makes. It doesn't
That's what
give
it
you a
makes.
choice. Yeah.
Mm.
So if you wanted one with you with a clean cut suit on, then that's the one it does. It does give you like 4 different cars. Um, it gives you like 2 different backgrounds, 3 different stances, and you just pick from the ones you want. But it wasn't a big plethora. You get like 5 different pictures, you know.
Mm.
So unless you keep doing it over and over and over again and try to make it generate something else, it'll keep giving you the same one. We got 3 down there.
All right.
OMG, I saw a video on that where a guy was um, saying that you wasn't real, and the NPC or NSC, whatever it's called, actually had a nervous breakdown or something. Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and get them caught up.
I got one for y'all. So AI is not anything compared to this. I was looking at something on YouTube, and this probably wasn't real, but maybe it was, where the scientist, his wife died, and he took her conscience and downloaded it to he's a astroscientist or something like that. He took her conscience and downloaded it to a memory chip and actually implanted it in a life-size replica of her. And she remembered all the memories and stuff they had. I don't know. It was weird.
I seen a movie something like that. I ain't seen somebody actually doing it. There's a movie and a couple of TV shows like that right now. Pretty
I'm
cool.
not, I'm not wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. I mean, think about it. Elon Musk made a whole woman that could, what I'm saying, basically be like, I guess, a wife or something. That thing, whatever that was that I
Yeah.
think you shared to the group. So, I
Oh
mean,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
something like that it could be possible.
so when they do that particular one, they have you answer so many questions every day for like a period of 10 years or 5 years. And you just, every day you got to answer these particular questions. And after a while, they have basically a AI bot that can replicate what you know and what you do. Basically, it just calculates what you would be if you was that particular robot, and it kind of mimics you. Yeah, yeah, they do have that. That's kind of weird too.
We'll play this last message.
Uh,
And you know what? That is why I love apps like this and like Bigo, because if I watch TikTok too much and I see too much of the same thing but with different people, I'm like, why am I watching the same thing over and over? It's just a different person. And then I start to think, like, are these people hired to do this? Like, why is everybody doing the same thing? Once you see it one time, it's cool, but everybody think they have to do the same act. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, this is getting kind of crazy.
yeah, I hate that too. It's kind of like on here. Once we do a show on something, we notice a lot of people do a show on something. That's why we try to steer clear of a lot of the things other people are talking about. Even if we miss out on some shows, like good content we could be covering, we kind of leave it alone because there's so many people covering the same content. We want to do something different,
That's true.
but they usually get us anyway.
That is also
at,
true.
at one point, we stopped posting our topic until the last minute because we would post a topic on Monday or Tuesday, and 3 or 4 people been on done it by Friday, and it'd be the same topic we came up with, like the same lettering and everything. It was just ridiculous. But
That is accurate.
I don't know, like that's why I don't trust pictures of people. Like if I ask somebody to send me a picture of them, I'm gonna ask them to do something really specific in the picture because I don't really want an AI pic or something like that. Chuck me a deuce, give me one picture doing this, one picture doing that, one picture doing this, and smile, frown, do something because these AI pics are going wild right now. I mean, they are going crazy. My whole timeline is full of AI pics.
I haven't seen any. Not since that day. You know what I'm saying? So I think on my timeline they kind of like calmed down a little bit. But then
Right.
after that too, I can't honestly say I was really paying attention. Because what drew my attention to it was because when you sent me the picture of what you created in that app, it was like everybody had the same thing. So that's what drew my attention to it when I got on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
I
to
mean,
say like now at this point I haven't seen anybody's, but then I don't know all of the different things that you can do on that AI app or whatever. So I mean, shit, I could have been scrolling and seen some, you know what I'm saying, wasn't paying attention. So
look at that sexy ass shit right there. Yeah. Wait for it. Wait
what
for
are
it.
you talking about? What are you talking about?
Wait for it. It might not let us change because we in mid show. I just changed my profile picture. It might not let it change because we're in mid show.
Oh, you put one of them up there? One of
I
the
put an
AIs up
AI
there?
pick up. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It ain't gonna let it change because we in mid show. Yeah.
Don't be catfishing in these stereo streets. You know. You can't be looking like that today. But just last week you was talking about you had man titties. It doesn't work. It doesn't
Exactly.
work. It doesn't work. You know what I mean? You was just on here last week. Like, damn, nigga. Hell you on? Crap.
Yo, that hot
Shit.
dog water. That
Man,
voodoo
hot dog
liqueur.
water. Exactly. Yeah, just take them hot. You ain't even gotta use hot dogs in the bun. I just want the water. Shit.
Just want the water.
Goddamn diet. That's a diet for your ass right there.
Yeah. I got the woman over standing in front of that red car with the suit on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
It
what I'm
won't let
saying?
it
You can
won't
get on there. You know what I mean? Once the show end and we get ready for the interview, then it'll change
it's gonna
in between.
it's gonna switch over. Yeah.
You know, switch over then,
But
and then no,
yeah,
and
I just
everybody was like, God damn, big hood. We can't call you that. You just hood at this point. Can't call you big hood no more. Just hood.
I don't know. I would feel less than me trying to portray somebody else because that's not me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I would feel
Yeah.
less than me because that's one of my biggest flex. I am who I say I am. Ain't nothing fake about it. Now I
Yeah.
do got a couple of different personalities I use in different situations. Like I'm not the guy you hear now on here talk about cooter crotch and mustache rides. I'm not that guy at my job. I'm not that guy when I'm out doing my side hustle. That's
Hmm.
just not me. I have to put on different personas for different things. So I guess you can say that's kind of, filtering. I'm filtering myself, um, but I don't look no different.
Well, I mean, in your regular day to day, and then in your side hustles, you just can't, you know what I'm saying, be like, let's say you out there doing your side hustle, and you out there in somebody's yard doing whatever, and some lady come running by with some short shorts on. You can't be like, ah, damn, I bet she down for a mustache ride. You can't do that. That doesn't look
No,
or sound professional. So I mean,
no,
that's one of the things you have to do.
no. That's why I don't.
Yeah, you have to have your
I
professional
just
side.
I switched this picture this week. Uh,
Hmm.
I had the picture up with me in the flannel shirt from last fall. I switched to
Hmm.
this picture because of the name of this show. But as
Hmm.
soon as Stereo allowed me to use my actual picture, I switched it in. I noticed
Hmm.
a lot of people did. A lot of people switched for a little bit, and then they went right back. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I wouldn't. All my pictures, even in my profile and all that, that's, except for the one I just added, if that was for the purpose of this show, the one that I'm standing in front of the car, if that one pops up, no, that is not me. That is me, but that's AI me. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, I wouldn't. What if you? I know you're married now, and I'm in a relationship. If you was finna date a chick, and say for
Hmm.
instance, using the guy's shoes that the woman showed up, and she shows up like she did. He said her
Hmm.
picture is really different from what it was. You ever had that happen to you? Like the chick have a lot of makeup on and all the pictures. We was dating back before
Hmm.
filters.
Yeah.
So the thing back in the day was glamour shots. Chick could really
Hmm.
get you with them glamour shots, Jack.
Yeah, I know.
They fuck around, play that 49.99. You get them glamour shots, post them bad boys on MySpace. Damn, she fine. You see her in public, and she look like woo headquarters.
I mean, if I had it happen to me, I want to say maybe once, maybe one time. But the thing was, I saw her before she saw me. You know what I'm saying? It was
Mm-hmm.
like, it was one of them things where it was like she took a picture that was like maybe 10 years back, and then
Oh
that's the
yeah, they
picture
used
that
to
she
do that.
sent. But then I still got you know what I'm saying? She still has some of the features, but she didn't, you know what I mean? So it was like, yeah, I left. And when I was leaving, she was looking around, looking for me. No, no, 'Cause I feel like this: you're going into a situation lying.
Yeah,
Just show me what you really look like. You know what I'm saying? Don't send or post pictures that were like 15 years ago.
and I like
So,
I'm weird like that because I like natural.
hmm.
My mindset when it comes to women has always been that women uh, are unique. All women are unique. So I got some that completely turn me off, but something about mostly every woman intrigues me.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I like, I really like the unique. I like the uniqueness. I don't like cookie cutter women putting on all that. I mean, you
Hmm.
can put on makeup if that's what your thing is. That's cool. That might intrigue me about you. If you're real good at your makeup, if you're real passionate about it. But
Hmm.
I know a lot of guys like that. A lot of guys like uh, the way women look natural. Like my lady
Hmm.
straight out the shower turned me on. Mm, mm, mm. Straight
We
out the
got a
shower.
message.
Yes.
You could let that
Mm.
part out, but we got a message. We got a message. I'm gonna play the message. You could let that part out though. We're gonna put that out there.
It had to be said.
It didn't. Message.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I rarely come on here in the evening, so I'm just having a dull moment and I'm just passing through. And I have a question. I'm trying to understand AI. I see it everywhere now. It's like everywhere. Can you kind of explain to me exactly what that is? I mean, is it the same as filters? Uh, yeah. Can you explain that to me? I'd really appreciate it.
Okay, no problem. So AI is making its way into the filtering world. So basically, it's filters, uh, but it's way beyond filters. It does a phenomenal job of keeping you recognizable, but turning everybody into supermodels. There's apps on your phone now that you can download that you can take. It'll ask you, usually it asks you to take like 10 pictures of yourself, and it does a phenomenal job in about 5 minutes of turning you into your best you, I guess you could say, and no flaws. I mean, it'll turn you into everybody's dream. Even my big country ass is a snack on AI. So AI so all it is an AI bot that it does photo editing for you. It takes all the skill set out of photo editing, artificial intelligence. So it just blemishes everything. It just removes it. Even if you got thinning hair in the top, maybe you got thinning hair, it puts it back to where you can tell it's thinning a little bit, but it also adds some style to it, so it don't really look like it's thin. So I mean, it keeps you, but it yeah, it does a real good job. I mean, I was real turned on by my own pictures. I was looking, I like, damn, that nigga sexy as shit. Yeah, don't have me take my shirt off. Looking at you, looking at me, knowing that you me, and we already know who he is. So I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay, we got a message. We got a message.
Yeah, so I'm listening to you guys, and I heard what you said about glamour shots. Whoa, that's a throwback.
Ooh,
But you know what the difference is? Back then, with glamour shots, that was what the person really looked like. With throwing some makeup, they just softened the picture a little. It wasn't really a filter like as we know it today. The filters as we know it today, they change the shape, size of your nose, your eyes, your body, all of that.
Yep.
Glamour shots, all that did was just soften the photograph a little bit, put a little, just soften it. That person that took that glamour shot could look just like that in person if they wanted to, because they didn't just put the glamorous makeup on them. That person did that makeup at home and then went and got the photographs done, and it was just softened a little bit. So big difference between glamour shot and filters of today, I think. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah, and thanks for pointing that out because you are absolutely correct. She said that if you wanted to, you could actually look like that if you put the effort in those pictures, the glamour shot pictures. But in these AI pics, it's going to take months, maybe some surgeries. You know, I'm close to getting close to one of my pics I made because I am on a weight loss journey. But yeah, I got to tone big time. I got to tone because that suit will be losing some butts, Jack. Them bitches be flying off like missiles.
Oh, to my views, wear that suit now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll be a problem. Yeah. As soon as I cough.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
But some people don't look at it as you using something like that as being manipulative. I do. Like I said, I like, and I tell you what, it's a pleasant surprise. One of my old throwback chicks back in the day, love her to death. She cool. She was a cool chick. One of the matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It was one of your cousins, 46, the basketball player. Me and her talked the other day. She works at one of the truck stops I frequent.
Mm-hmm.
You remember I told you I thought that was her in there?
Yeah, that was her.
That's her. Yeah, she came up to me, and you know what I told her? I said, you know what? I was scared to say something to you because I thought maybe you was your daughter because she
Mm-hmm.
still looks the same, and she had a different name
Mm-hmm.
on her tag than what we know her. Well, I never knew her real name. Everybody always called her by a nickname, so I never
Mm-hmm.
really asked her real name. That's kind of sucky,
Yeah.
but so she had another name on her name tag. That's why I never approached her. But we had kept staring, we kept locking eyes with each other. And she started laughing, and I dropped one of my keys. And she reached down and grabbed it. She said, "You want your key back?" I was like, "I know it." I said, I know it's you now because you play too much." And we just both bust
Mm-hmm.
out laughing. Yeah, it was her. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
she actually still looks the same. So that kind of threw me off because I'm looking at her. I'm like, how in the hell do you still look so young? And I'm not saying that to try to push up on her or nothing like that. Because my cousin, I told him about it. He went down there because he runs the same route also. He saw her. He said the exact same thing. He said it's scary how much she still looks like when we was teenagers. You know, but that's a pleasant surprise to see. And she's natural. She's all natural. She don't wear makeup or
Mm-hmm.
nothing.
You got like
I would like
you
to
got
shout
two.
her out, but I ain't cleared that with her. So I don't know what kind of family life she got going on.
Exactly.
Catfishing, that's been going on for a long time and so many different forms of it over the years. I remember back in the day when I was a teenager and me and my best friend would double date. They had this thing called the party line. And I met this guy on the party line and
Yeah.
she met somebody on the party line. We were all on there together and he told me that he had an athletic build and a nice clean cut and he just made himself sound absolutely awesome. And his voice was, God dang, he had a nice, sexy radio voice. And I was like, oh my God, I
Yeah.
just
Right.
can't wait to meet you. I met this fool in person, and he was a big circle, a big black circle with a juicy Jerry curl and
God
big
damn.
giant hands. And I couldn't
Mm,
believe that he lied like that, knowing that he was going to meet me in person. He totally wasn't my type.
damn.
She met Big Worm.
You know what I'm saying? She had big hands. He had big hands. Oh shit.
They used a circle. God damn. I've
A
been
big
called a
black
lot of shit
circle.
as a big. Yes, I've been called a lot of shit as a big man. I ain't never been called a
A circle. Shit.
circle. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Yeah, I don't see why people do that. You know what I do most of the time? I talk when I'm talking with to a chick. I joke a lot and I put a lot of downers in there. So when they do see me,
Mm-hmm.
they'd be like, so when they do see me, they'd be like, you ain't bad as you said you was. I know that. I'm not gonna let you know that. I'm not gonna talk myself up to being uh genuine in the '90s and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
I am me. Plus, when you big, the only thing you had going for you sometimes, they gotta see it before you before you run them off.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
I gotta let them see it through my pants or something before I run them off. Usually they
There
be all
you
right
go.
with it after they see it. They be like, "Oh, he's big, but
So have you
he
ever
working with something. He working with something."
so so you have you ever been catfished?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
No.
I knew that I was getting into.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between being catfished and going catfishing. Had a shitload of bait, baby. Yeah, I knew that was getting. I ain't gonna lie like
Oh
that.
shit.
You know, I done had a couple of wombats. I knew what they looked like, but I let them talk themselves up. I had made it up in my
No.
mind that I was gonna get it anyway. So I let them talk themselves up, and you know,
I
then when
mean,
I actually see them,
I've
wow, you look great. Ugh.
I mean, I've had a few. You know what I'm saying? They go by different names. I call them my ones. I call them my cellar dwellers. Mm. Sometimes call them addict babies. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. It happens.
Some of them,
It happens.
I used to get the ones that used to I don't know what you would call it, but they
What?
would always want to lose their virginity to me because I was the safe bet, I guess. I got that a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
Like they would tell me they wouldn't with virgins, and then think back. Just think back to all the ones that told me they wouldn't virgins, and I end up finding out they would. I mean, you don't know me all these years. Think back. I got a
Hmm.
couple of them in my roster that they was all experienced and they was good and all this other stuff. Then when it went down, it was like, yeah.
Hmm.
But they looked at me. I guess they looked at me as a safe bet.
Mm.
He's so
You got,
polite. Yep.
you got too much.
Go ahead, do your thing.
I don't think he's in the room, but I'm gonna play it.
Hell yeah, most definitely. And if it's not, it's turning into that real motherfucker quick.
Yep.
Play the next one.
You know, I hear you talking about how you downplay yourself, like the way you look. I did that same exact thing when I met my husband 25 years ago. I was in my late 20s. And
Hey now.
and we met on the internet, okay? It was a website on the internet where we met, and it was love.com. I don't know
Hey
if that
now.
still exists. I doubt it. But I told him, he asked me, what did I look like? And back then, you know, I'm a singer, and a lot of people used to compare me to Mariah Carey. They said I looked and sounded like her a little bit. So I told him, he said, if you were a celebrity, what celebrity would you look like? And I said, Mariah Carey. Then I caught myself, and I was like, I look like a combination between Mariah Carey and Whoopi Goldberg, and just fucked his head all up.
God damn.
So
God
that way,
damn. That
when
shit
I
fucked me
met
up.
him, you know, he just wide open for what this was going to be, you know. Yeah, I used to do the same thing.
I don't
Man,
know.
that was a big ass gap. That was a big
That
ass
is a
gap.
gap. That is a gap.
All right, it all depends
Wow.
though. Which
That
Whoopi
would have fucked
Goldberg you
my
talking about?
head
You
up.
talking
I'd
about
have been
Whoopi
turned
Goldberg
on.
from but well, I mean, which
Talking about
Whoopi you talking
Celie?
about? You talking about Celie? Or you talking
You
about
talking?
Whoopi Goldberg from Jumpin' Jack Flash? Which one you talking about?
That would have been my response. She'd be like, "Yeah, we Whoopi Goldberg. You talking about Celie?"
God damn.
No, I would have been like, "Well, I guess I got to play Mister."
Exactly.
I would have down Whoopi Goldberg and Celie.
Nah, I don't think so. Not
Uh,
me. Not me. Not Whoopi. I don't think I could.
you
Nah.
can't hold up now. Hold up now.
Nah. What?
Hold up now.
Hold up what?
You
What?
can't tell me one of our dirty birds didn't look like kind of. She was approaching me, Celie.
No, she looked like Caesar. Two
That's
totally
worse than
different.
Celie.
Eh, But Caesar had a body.
Yeah, Caesar did have a body.
So I can work around that.
We ain't talking about Black Ink Crew neither. Get that shit out your mouth. It's even worse than we talking about Planet of the Apes.
Exactly. Well, we need to stop because she don't look like that anymore. She look more like Terry
No.
Crews. Doesn't make it better, but hey.
It's like Terry Crews. She still got a body.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't seen her. I haven't seen her.
Yeah, she going to Planet Fitness. No, we got a new Planet Fitness in our town. So she's in Planet Fitness now. She's doing her thing. So shout outs to her. Matter of fact, shout out to her. She's doing her thing. She getting her health together. She ain't doing it for nobody else. She's doing it for her. I feel that. You know, I'm talking shit about her, but you know, she was good people back in the day.
I ain't talking shit
Lord, did
about
she
her. I'm
had
just talking
some
about the way
good
she looked.
crotch. She had some
But
amazing
that
crotch.
was the thing though. She didn't catfish nobody. She
No,
let you know up front
she was
that
straight
she
up.
was not attractive in the face. that
That's what
she
she
let
would
you
say.
know
Yeah, she would say that.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
So
what
it
intrigued
wasn't
me about her because she was okay with who she was, and I think that turned me on about her. She was very okay with she was comfortable with who she was. She wasn't trying to be nobody else. And I think that actually turned me on about it. It's
nah,
crazy,
that
but
didn't do it for me. That didn't do it for me. I'm gonna be dead ass honest. That motherfucker go thick as shit. Fuck that.
he was big.
Yeah. Damn being
We got two
intrigued
that
by her
do.
personality.
I have to be intrigued before I can perform. It have to be something that actually, yeah.
I just need them to take a breath and have a heartbeat. Next message.
Wow.
Hey, look, I've enjoyed listening to you guys. Nice show. I love the conversation. This is the type of shit I like to talk about. If you guys are ever free in the morning, come on through. I do this little thing called Burning Fat while we chat. I usually do it around, it's in the morning though. A lot of people are at work, but the people that are available, it's 11 a.m. Eastern. And we're planning to do it Tuesday through Friday. And I heard you mention something about, you're trying to lose weight, you're on a weight loss journey or something. I'm on a weight loss journey as well. And so that's why I do the show. Basically, I'm working out while being entertained by good conversation and shenanigans. And we have conversations that are very similar to what you guys are talking about. And then the audience, the people that are listening join in, and it's really great. So if you guys are ever available in the morning, I'd love to have you and maybe be on the show one day.
Mr. 46 is my producer, so he'll set all that up and tell me what I got to do. So,
I mean, I've listened. I think I've caught that. I've caught that show before, but it like
right.
I said, like she said, it's during the times when we're at work. But I enjoyed it the couple of times I did listen to it though. So
Oh,
I
I
mean,
need you to do one
it's
more.
a good show.
I need her to do one more thing. And you probably already
Hmm.
know what it is. You
What?
can't say love. You can't say love. It ain't a little thing. It's your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't
Yeah, that's
don't
it. I mean,
downplay
I
yourself.
didn't hear that part.
Yeah, yeah. She said, "Look, I do this little thing." No, no, no. That's your thing.
Nah,
It ain't nothing little about it. It's yours.
exactly.
DMX that shit. Oh, oh.
Yeah. What the fuck was
I got
that?
a headache. I don't know. I just
What
felt.
the fuck was that? Was that a bark?
I had to. Yeah, I had to get that
What the
little.
fuck
I
was
had to get
that?
that little shit off our souls.
What the fuck was that?
I ain't know what else to do.
Oh, that sounded like one of them little, what is it, Shih Tzu or some shit? I mean,
Hey,
what the fuck was that?
when I
That
when I
motherfucker
was
didn't
trying to
sound
make it come
aggressive
out,
at
it sounded
all.
like a big dog. It sounded more like
Mm,
it sounded like it was gonna be a big dog. It came out as a chihuahua. I don't know what happened.
sound like a dog that smoked a lot of cigarettes. Let me play our last message.
All right,
I wish I could listen a little longer, but I'm going to roll out. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
do the same. Thank you for
Thank you.
stopping
We
by.
appreciate you stopping by.
But yeah, y'all, that's the thing we do on our show also. If you are on our show and you say, Lil, I got a little business, I got a little car wash, I got a little, we don't do Lil. We ain't doing Lil no more. You
Yeah.
got a business, you got a car wash, you got this, you got that. Gonna take the Lil out. Because Lil is what people try to do to you when you're doing something. When you're trying to do something,
Mm-hmm.
when you're pushing it out there, people will Lil you. So we ain't doing Lil on our show no more.
No, because initially that's what they said about us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Y'all got a little podcast.
yeah.
But,
That's what they was
you know what
telling
I'm
us when we
saying?
started.
When we started. But now it's like, you know what I'm saying? We're on all major platforms. We are our show, our podcast is being streamed all over the country. So it's like, you know what I'm
All over
saying?
the world.
Yeah, that's
We
yeah,
in Gambia, goddammit.
yeah. So
Y'all,
don't ever think of little. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing little. If it's yours, you know what I'm saying? Then think big. That's about
mm-hmm.
about it.
If You
We
need me to
got
run
two
them
of them.
lulls off? Ow! Ow!
Don't do that. Don't do that. Next message.
Trying to get rid of the lul.
Damn.
Wait. I can't go without a shameless plug. Look, make sure
Do it!
you guys
Do it!
follow my artist, Bunny DeBarge, at Bunny DeBarge on Instagram. She is the sister of El DeBarge. She's one of the DeBarge siblings. Also, check out her website at officialbunnydebarge.com. I had to say that. I do it everywhere I go. I always represent my
Yeah.
artist. Have a great day. Yours in music.
Love it. Love it. Can you play that one again?
Okay, we're gonna go ahead, huh?
Can you play that one more time?
But
Is
all
it
right.
still up? Yeah, play that one
Wait,
Yeah.
more
wait,
time.
wait, wait, wait. I can't go without a shameless plug. Look, make sure you guys follow my artist, Bunny DeBarge, at Bunny DeBarge on Instagram. She is the sister of El DeBarge. She's one of the DeBarge siblings. Also, check out her website at officialbunnydebarge.com. I had to say that. I do it everywhere I go. I always represent my artist. Have a great day. Yours in music.
Damn, Shown Up just left the room. You seen that? Got one more message.
You did what?
Shown Up was just in the room.
Who? Oh, you said show enough?
Yeah, somebody had a picture Shown Up.
Yeah, that was I don't know who that is, but whoever that is, they popped up in somebody else's show that I was listening to,
Mm-hmm.
and they couldn't
You
remember
got
the
one?
name of the movie. Oh yeah, we got one more.
Yeah.
Do you believe artificial intelligence and picture filtering is the new catfishing? Yes, I do. You should always meet people in person, eventually, sooner rather than later, if you're really
Right.
interested in each other.
Yeah, that is true. At least
Yeah,
video
it is.
chat. You know,
Exactly.
at least video chat. At least video
Because
chat.
where
Hey,
they
cool.
get you at, where they get you at is those dating sites.
Yeah.
That's where they put those filtered pictures up.
Yeah, I've seen that on
And
some of the
she,
dating
the
sites.
pictures, she look, yeah, when you see the picture, she look like Angela Bassett. When you see her in real life, she look like a booger wolf. Who said that? Somebody said booger wolf.
Oh,
I can't remember who said that. Was
that
it
was
TT
me.
Hunter? Somebody else said it too. I
That
want
was
to say it
me.
was TT. No, well, TT said it about Caesar. When we initially told him about Caesar, and TT said something like, "Well, damn, she, look like a booger wolf and shit." So,
I got that from your mama.
yeah, I
I
believe
heard
that.
your, yeah, I heard your mama say that about somebody.
Yeah, I believe that.
Matter of fact, she
I
said it at a
totally believe it.
campground one year.
I
Chasing these
totally
booger
believe
wolves.
it. I, I totally believe it. I'm not surprised.
I've been saying that ever since. Booger wolf. But yeah,
Okay,
I
well,
think. Go
as
ahead,
I
my
say,
bad.
we got the interview at 9:15, so we got really 12 minutes because I
Yep.
don't want what happened. I don't want that to happen where I couldn't get in of the show with
Right.
Mind of a Man. So we got 12 minutes. But I'm gonna say this real quick. Well, ain't nobody in here but Nay right now. But 9:15, we'll be on the couch with Dr. Diamond P. First ever interview on stereo or period. You know what I'm saying? Where we're being interviewed. So Nay, make sure you're in. If you're in the audience, you know what I mean. And
Make sure we
for
tell the truth,
listeners
Nate.
out, okay. And for the people outside of stereo, when I post, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna post that show as a bonus show, so y'all will get a bonus, another bonus like last week.
Who we gonna be on the couch with?
Dr. Diamond P. She was
Diamond P.
yeah, she was nominated for she got so many nominations, but for sure Queen of Stereo. So when they have the award show, you know what I'm saying, For the people that's outside of stereo that want to get on stereo, all it is download the app, create your avatar, stuff like that, and you can be part of. You can listen to the award show next month. I think it's September 9th or something like that. I have to look. And
It's my birthday.
y'all can make sure y'all vote for Dr. Diamond P for Queen of Stereo. Make sure you vote for one of our number one listeners, Bunny J. She was nominated for Postmates. I think that's what it was, Postmates, because she does all those posting stuff.
Okay.
So, and I got one more announcement, and then you can have the floor.
All right.
Next week there will be part 2 of Battle of the Sexes. We had controversy last Saturday, so we felt like we need to go ahead and do this part 2, and hopefully we can see, me and Big Hood can see eye to eye on the situation at hand.
I'll try to.
There
I
was
like the way
a
you put that.
whole
We had
lot of
controversy.
it was a whole lot of goddamn heat coming from that other half of them damn country boys. I'm just saying.
I was by
But
myself.
you went by yourself, man. And the
I was
crazy
by
thing was,
myself.
it was only one question. There was one
But
question.
still,
I agree
still
with
by
you.
myself.
I
Either
agree.
way,
I agree. I agree with you after that one question. I agree with
No,
you.
you didn't.
Yes, I did. Cause you didn't. When you said that you said the ratio of men asking women out is more than women asking men, and you said 46. Don't you agree? What did I say? I agree.
But that was making a point of what
But I
current
agree.
question.
So no, every other question after the first question was like questions that was centered to us personally, not to
Mm,
a gender. Your question was a question that was gender wide. Every question
but you
after
didn't
that,
hold that.
everybody else centered the questions to the individuals that was across from them.
Just face it, dude. You didn't
You
hold
was
down
the
your camera.
only you know
You
what I'm
put
saying?
me in
You
the
was the only
spot by
kid doing his
myself.
own thing. Now you put yourself in that spot. Nobody tell you ask that damn
I was
question.
that guy
You
in the
already
corner
knew what I
getting
was
jumped.
gonna say.
Like, hey,
Yeah, you
guy,
was.
we're friends. Come help
Yeah,
me.
you
And
was.
he was like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh
I don't
shit.
want no parts of that ass whooping.
No. When I gave my answer, that was before the messages came through.
Your very first answer was turncoat.
Yeah.
Very
No.
first.
My first answer was the truth. That is what I truly felt. That is what I felt. Now, should you have asked that said question? No, you should not, because you already know
It was
how I
on
felt.
you
It
to
was not.
debate your side. Your
I
your
did.
sentence. You're supposed to debate that.
I debated my side.
No.
My side was on that topic. I paid for first date, so I can't be like. And then I've said it on other shows where I'm like, well, I paid. I had no problem paying. So I can't come back and say, uh, bitch, we about to go Dutch. It don't sound right. It
You got you
don't
some
sound right.
Huda. You got your badge for that show.
Hey, hey, like I said on Facebook, I am what I eat. I'm just saying.
Soon as that show started, and I seen how you turncoat, my mind said,
I'm in danger.
No, no. What you wanted me to co-sign with you. You knew that was a sinking ship question, but you wanted to ask it anyway. Because you got to read the room. First off, read the room. I read the room.
it wasn't. It's a debate.
We
Doesn't
no,
matter what the room says. You
no.
have to
Read
win
the
your
room.
side.
It's
You
not
can
so much a
be.
win. It's not so much a win though. I feel like the Battle of the Sexes is really not a winner. but you're having that tough conversation of, you know what
So
I'm
we need to
saying, what
change
do
it
women
to
want, what do men
conversation
want.
of the
That
sexes.
no, I put Battle of the Sexes because I mean I look at the format of it. It's the format. The format is us and them, but we're having the tough conversation that men and women don't have.
Mm, mm.
That's how I looked at it. That's why I
I
said
look at each other.
it never really be a winner and a loser in it.
Tell
But
you
I ain't
what.
gonna say it. Like I said, I read the room, and what I didn't see was I didn't see Bunny J in there at that time. I didn't see Nay in there in that time, and those are our two strongest listeners. So everybody else was a cheesecake listener and a Donatello
I
listener. So
I'm not just
they
talking
gonna
about you. I'm talking about all the males that counter
exactly,
all the males that
exactly.
came in.
They
Everybody,
went with
all y'all
they
males
went
earned
with
y'all
their
clear
base.
badges.
No,
They
but they
went
went with their
with
base.
they. I
They
like
went
to
with their
see
base.
DMs between them and our two young ladies that we had on our show. I like to see the DMs between them, not necessarily
I
coming from
mean,
them, but I guarantee you, them dudes been in their DMs. It was a
probably.
whole lot of simp behavior popping off in that show. A lot of simp behavior. Yeah, every chick I ever talked to in my whole entire life that wanted to give me the pussy, and I wanted to take it and smash it in my face like a cantaloupe pie.
Okay,
I
put it
wanted it so
perspective.
bad to say.
Put it perspective. And you also gotta look at it like this. Um, would you have changed your beliefs for a question? Like, let's say I had a question that I know
Yeah,
me and you don't agree on. Would you change your
yeah.
beliefs for that? No, I just can't. I'm not gonna change. Me,
I
I got to
wouldn't have.
stand on something. But
I wouldn't have changed my
I had to
beliefs.
stand on something.
I wouldn't have changed my beliefs, but I'd have been able to argue the point.
I can't
It's a
argue the
difference.
point if I don't believe it. If I don't believe
You
in it,
can't
I
argue
can't
the point
argue
of
that
nothing you
point.
don't believe in.
If I don't believe in
Like
that, I can't
you
argue
can't
for
see
that
both
point.
sides of it.
That's but see for me,
You
I
can't.
said no. I said from day one, I said that's a personal preference. So I
Yeah,
don't see where there's to argue. I can't argue a personal preference. That's like me.
yeah.
Okay, when you said that that's what you do, I've never
Mhm.
went against what you said. What I said was, well, if that works for you,
Right.
because when we had that initial topic, that was a topic that we should have debated, but we didn't
Hmm.
because I said that's your personal preference.
Right.
Now, if you would have said with the things going on now, and some of these women want men to spend 300, 500 on a date, I'm all in on your side, all in, because I'm not about to spend that. I'll pay now. I've paid for dates, but not 300, not
What's
500.
the
No, hell no,
what's what's
not one
what's the most
person.
you done paid for a date?
I'll be like, when I was in the military, I'd probably say like maybe close to 100.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
you
what
gotta also
movie,
factor in
dinner.
that movie, dinner, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
also got to factor in, what, 18, 19, 20 in the military. I stayed on the barracks. I had no bills. All I did
Right.
was
Right.
sit on, just save money. That's
Right.
all I did. When we drank, we don't, during the week, we drank all cheap shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When we went to the club, everybody get one Heineken. You walk around with that bitch. That's what we did. That's what we did. We all did this.
Right.
So it was like, you know what I'm saying? But to say 300, fuck no, I ain't spending $300 on no damn date. Now, if you to put that number down, I'm on your side. No, I'm not paying 300. But when you
I
said
won't pay
to
50.
hold, like, total, you know what I'm saying?
Heck
I had no
yeah.
problem paying. If I asked, that, like I said, that's just me. If I asked, that means I showed interest.
Right.
Even though you accepted, that means you are interested to a certain point. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what?
So, mhm.
And I had to dig deeper into why I felt like that, because my thing is, I think it's the thing with me that I'm only interested in people who are interested in me. So I feel like I don't feel like no chick I've ever dated was the prize. I think us being together is the prize. Like, I don't look at no chick as a prize. No woman, I don't look at you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna look at you as a prize in a relationship. We both got to be a prize. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we can't. It can't just be you. So if
I
any time I feel like, a chick thinks it's all about her, I'm not interested anymore. You know, so I think that might be part of my issue too when it comes to paying for first date.
but I also feel like dating, you're taking a risk. When you go out with somebody on a date, you're taking a risk. Like, okay, she might be down for the Dutch, the first date.
Yep.
And then she might say, well, I'll get the second date. You know what I'm saying? So now
Right.
she paid for the second date. Third date come
Mm-hmm.
around. Now you say I got the third date. Where you want to go? Now y'all been Applebee's on, you know what I'm saying, on Dutch on her date. Y'all went to goddamn Texas Roadhouse and shit like that. And then when it's your turn to pay, then she come back at you with a Ruth Chris. And then you go there.
Right. Right.
Who
Right.
who say she even want to be bothered with you after the third date? So you still taking a
And
chance. At the end of the day, you still
right. Yeah,
spending.
you're right. We talked about that because my thing is, I had one actually. She might have got me like that because she was unbelievably attractive to be wanting to mess with me. That was my thought anyway. You know, and she was a little.
Hmm.
I think she was a little slow. I don't know, but she was. I could make her laugh, and that was her thing. She wanted somebody to make her laugh. So the first date, I said my thing. Like I say, this is something I don't say this on the date. I say this before we go out. Hey, I'm not paying for the first date. That's a requirement for you. Nah, we can just stay what we are. We just be friends or whatever. Like I say, usually don't have a
Hmm.
problem. Uh, Second date, before the second date, we made the beach with two backs, and it was something special. So yeah, I paid for that second date, but we went to a steakhouse. That first time we ended up at Waffle House.
Hmm.
That third time we ended up at another brand of steakhouse. And
Hmm.
then we went out like three more times after that, and I only got in it twice. We only did the
Hmm.
horizontal shuffle twice. So yeah, she might have got. She might have got.
Could
That
have
might have
been.
been her way of getting. You know, it may have not
Could
been
have
that
been.
deep, but you know.
Probably not. Yeah, may not be. But we got Nae's message, and then we got to try to wrap it up so we can
Okay.
make sure we catch this interview on time.
Ooh, what happened? Run it back. Run it back. Sorry, I got some stuff going on. I heard my name. There's some drama. What happened?
46 turncoated on me in the Battle of the Sexes. He wanted his badge so bad he just gave up on me on the first question. As soon as out the gate, he turncoated on me and got on their side, and I was left
Tell the
to
truth.
my
Tell the
lonesome
truth.
the
Tell the
whole
truth. Same day.
show.
Tell the truth. Same
The
day.
whole
Tell
y'all
the
go
truth,
back and
buddy.
listen to that last show. Go
I
back and
know
listen
it
to
was
that
no
show.
whole show.
I
It
was
was no. It was
by
one. It
myself.
was no. It wasn't. It was one question. You were the only one who asked a gender-related question. If you think about what the cheesecake question, it was directed toward me and you individually. Donatello did the same thing. Me and you individually. We had people asking from the audience questions that was directed to all the guys in the panel. You were the only one that asked a gender related question of who should, you know what I'm saying, should a man have to pay for a first date? Everybody knows my
Let me tell you
stance on
something.
that.
Let me tell y'all
I'm
something.
not gonna I'm not gonna
Me
speak
and
against something.
46
I'm not gonna speak my beliefs.
was on a boat
We
together.
agree.
Me and 46 was on the boat together, right?
I pushed your ass off.
We pulled
I
up.
promise you.
We pulled up to the dock,
push your, push
and
your ass off.
then hey, we pulled up
I
to
ain't
the
gonna lie.
dock, and Miss Cheesecake and Queen Donatello, they was on a steamboat trying to get into the dock, and I was like, hey, let's move this boat. What 46 was like, fuck them, man, they fucking steamboat, and I was like, hey man, maybe we should move the boat. And then
That's a
the
goddamn
security
lie.
guard showed
That
up.
makes no sense.
And
That makes no
46
fucking
decided
sense.
he wanted to jump on. He wanted to jump
That
on the
makes
security
no
guard.
fucking sense.
And I was like,
That makes
"Don't
no
touch
sense.
that fucking security guard because
Makes
we
no
got to keep this
sense.
show going."
That
And
makes
next
no
thing you
sense.
know,
What are you
Queen
saying?
Donatello got a folding chair, and I'm getting my ass whooped in the dock
Wow.
while he jump in the water, swimming to safety. Listen to that last show. That's exactly what it's gonna put you in the mind of. I
No,
was
it's
there
not.
the
It's
whole
gonna put
time.
no. Not today. We're not doing that
They
today.
had a
We're not
they
doing that
have a
today.
folding chair.
Mm-mm. Nope. Not doing
All
that
I
today.
did was ask about the first date.
Not doing that today. Nope. Ain't gonna work for me this time. You can cut your
I
damn
tried to get
song
up
off.
and everything.
I don't care.
I tried to
I'm
give
gonna
up,
talk.
got swatted
I'm
in the
gonna
head with
talk
the
through
folding
your
chair.
song. I'm gonna talk through your song because
Go back and listen to that last show, y'all.
listen to
Y'all
last
don't
show.
believe me.
Listen to last show. Why
And
would
go
you
on
ask?
the
Why
Facebook
would you
page
ask that
and vote.
question? Don't vote because nobody won. You can't pick a winner. We only did 4 questions. What are you
Go
talking
vote.
about? Your question took a whole damn hour. We had 47 minutes worth of messages of everybody talking
Like a
shit to you.
copy. Had 127,000 messages a day.
That's why we almost got voted for 9+ because of that show.
We started to put the messages all over the show by themselves. They could have been a bonus.
So y'all go back and listen to that show and listen to the questions that were asked. And he was the only one that asked the gender-based question, like who should pay for the first date. And like I said, I'm not gonna speak against what I believe. Now, if you'd have put the $300 on the end of that question, because that's the new thing. Women want men to spend $300. Some, not all, but there's some women out there that want you to spend $300 on a date. Then I would agree with you. No, I'm not spending $300.
All right. Well, y'all, this has been another episode of Them Damn Country Boys Podcast. I'm your host, Cole Train. My co-host is.
I'm being railroaded. It's Big Daddy 46. No bullshit. Hey y'all, we about to end this, but make sure y'all check us out. We're gonna be on the couch with Dr. Diamond T. So y'all learn more about us.
All right. Yeah, it's the real us, not our personas. Let me play this last message and I get us up out of here.
All right.
Okay, for sure. I'm gonna have to run the last show back to see what really happened. That's cold though. 46. If I find out you left Cold Train on his own, it's gonna be a problem.
I don't pay Nate no attention. She had a thing for McNasty.
You know
So I'm not worried about that. It was only one question. There ain't but one question why I didn't agree with you. But I agree with you when you. No. The first hour of the show was, and then we had to try to squeeze in our questions because somebody was being stingy.
Hey, I can't help but I gave a good question. Appreciate y'all listening to Them Damn Country Boys Podcast.
Make sure y'all vote for Miss Supportive at the Battle Royale Postmates, that category. Make sure y'all vote for her.
All right, we out.
Them country boys on the ride, with the big fat wheels on the side, with the dirty cow wheels on the ride, and them country boys with them big fat wheels, with the dirty cow wheels.
Get us up out of here, folding chair.
I've been railroaded.